Change your ringtone to a tambourine without knowing how much it would mean. To hear that sound meant you were calling me, but you ain't calling me. Now every time I hear a tambourine, I check my pocket just to see. And I recognize that mournful sting, but you ain't calling me. Seems like yesterday and it seems like a lifetime ago. I get reminded all the time when you are the last thing on my mind. You would have loved the way that Auburn played. They beat the brakes off of Ole Miss today. You would raise a glass of beer and say, God bless the SEC. The trails we used to walk are all the same, but our old apartment has completely changed. Last year a fire took that Italian place they might legalize. Seems like yesterday and it seems like a lifetime ago. I get reminded all the time when you are the last thing on my mind. It happens all the time. Man, I wish you were alive. Face in your daughter's face. She has your smile and she has your gait. And I call your dad on his birthday each January. And I know you'd hate for me to end a song without passing a few things along. Go Auburn Tigers, War and Eagle, and God bless the SEC. It seems like yesterday and it seems like a lifetime ago. Yeah, I'm reminded all the time when you are the last thing on my mind. Was it yesterday? Cause it seems like a lifetime ago. Yeah, I'm reminded all the time when you are the last thing on my mind. It happens all the time. Man, I wish you were alive. Settled in my lane, is my bucket overfilled? Have these years just gone to waste? Is this a calling? Is there even such a thing? Is there wool over my eyes? Who pulled it? Was it me? Are you a part of the extra mile? Is it gravel road? I do this all again. Is my foot glued to the floor? Where the ditch is the best part of the weekend? Well, a failure on my name. Is this all just in my head? If I lose these last few teeth, what's left to kick in? The extra mile is a gravel road. You don't hear my voice or see my shadows. I know the winds of boredom breath, the deaths, the paddles. Why I'm in armor on the beach to challenge the ocean wave my way. Do you feel this way as well? I listen when you sing. Do you hear it when I'm screaming at the wall? Am I settled in my lane? Is my bucket overfilled? Have these years just gone to waste? Is this a call? The extra mile is a gravel road. But the world, it just won't soften, and she lays into him hard every night when he comes in. Hey, where you been, big fella? Late night at work again. She rolls her eyes enough to pull them from the socket, and he flips out the lining of his empty front pockets, and the gesture isn't lost. And she won't soon forget that her mama told her that this was imminent. Big talking woman, hard-headed man, it don't matter what you're saying, darling, he ain't listening. Just tossing and turning in late night TV, and in his mind replays the scene of what he wished he would have said, but the moment's gone like a broken thread. A big talking woman, hard-headed man, it don't matter what you're saying, darling, 'cause he ain't listening. Ooh. And then she pours it on again about him staying out all night, and how her mama told her, and how her mama was right. Big talking woman, hard-headed man, it don't matter what you're saying, darling, 'cause he ain't listening. Ooh. badly bruised. It heals a little every day that I spend away from you. I think about them summer days when I listen to you complain how the sunshine wasn't bright enough, how the cold beers, they weren't cold enough, and that haze like hay banana on a sill. And there's a part of me that I wish you knew. Stands the stars above that you and I are through. And though my broken heart is badly bruised, it heals a little every day that I spend away from you. I remember that Christmas when you got a neck tattoo and your mama cried and spent the holidays holed up inside her room. Said that you can't be buried with your family anymore. And there's a part of me that I wish you knew. 'Cause as I'm late at night, I hope that you'll pull through. And though my broken heart is badly bruised, it heals a little every day that I spend away from you. Seems like your paydays, they're always just around the bend. But when the bill comes, it's just me again. And you're off on some high horse, singing high ho, silver in the wind. Movie called The Great Outdoors. Well, I was standing in an alley in the shadow of the valley in the mountains of eastern Tennessee. The day started partly cloudy, but it ended bright and loudly with a message straight from God above to me. Well, I went down to Whirlpool with this girl I knew from high school, and we skipped off down to party at the Red. And then clouds began to mingle, and my skin began to tingle. And then lightning struck me right upside the head. Oh, it happened, I swear that it happened. Hand to heart, eyes to God, it happened to me. So, officer, if you take me downtown, you better insulate the penitentiary. Well, I woke up just shaking, hey, quivering and quaking, and my hair was laid out all over the ground. I went home to think that I could barely sleep a wink before dreaming of that terrifying sound. And I went to let my old hound dog out of the pen. But when I went to call her with that old familiar holler, boom, lightning strikes again. Oh, it happened, I swear that it happened. Hand to heart, eyes to God, it happened to me. So, officer, if you take me downtown, you better insulate the penitentiary. weeks later, all my poor toilet and the paper, and my hound dog had moved back in with my ex. I'd meant nothing, dollar, nothing to drink, nothing to swallow. No porch, no dog, no hair, no respect. So I went down to the credit union to find myself some breathing room. I walked in, I heard thunder, and I'll admit, oh, maybe I lost it, but I wasn't trying to rob it. I may be broke, but I ain't no hypocrite. Oh, it happened. I swear that it happened. Hand to heart, I see God, it happened to me. So, officer, if you take me downtown, you better insulate the penitentiary. So, officer, if you take me downtown, you better insulate the penitentiary. Down the street you can hear him scream, you're a disgrace. He slams the door in his drunken face, and now he stands outside, and all the neighbors start to gossip and drool. He cries, oh girl, you must be mad. What happened to the sweet love you and me had? Against the door he leans, starts a scene, and his tears fall and burn in the garden green. And so castles made of sand fall in the sea eventually. War games in the woods with his Indian friends, and he built a dream that when he grew up he would be a fearless warrior, Indian chief. But many moons passed before the dream grew stronger, and tomorrow he would sing his first war song and fight his first battle, but something went wrong. A surprise attack killed him in his sleep last night. And so castles made of sand fall in the sea eventually. Was a young girl whose heart was a frown. She was crippled for life, she couldn't speak a sound, and she wished and prayed that she could stop living, so she decided to die. She pushed her wheelchair to the edge of the shore, and to her legs smiled, you won't hurt me no more. But then a sight she never seen made her jump and say, look at golden ring, she was passing my way. So castles made of sand fall in the sea eventually. Barely 19, a whole road ahead, and life unfolding. Trying to figure out the quickest way out of this one-horse North Alabama town. Adam was the son of a carpenter, a local deacon, a chosen one. Rose didn't know a day without harm until she found her way in poor Adam's arms. Scared of his own shadow, he ran the table and she ran the rest. Off and running wild, Adam and Rose and an unborn child. The day they hit the road, well, Adam's mama cried. She prayed to the Lord to keep him in his side. Rose made other plans, or so it seems, but she left him standing out at exit 17. Scared of his own shadow, he ran the table and she ran the rest. Off and running wild, Adam and Rose and an unborn child. Well, it's been 10 years or so since Rose passed away on that October night or that November day. And Adam's still yours, and his heart gently aches when the autumn wind blows. Scared of his own shadow, he ran the table and she ran the rest. Off and running wild, Adam and Rose and an unborn child. Adam and Rose and an unborn child. guys so much for Randy Steele and the High Cold Wind. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. Thank you guys again.